This is space. It does not cooperate. At some point, everything is gonna go south on you. Everything's going to go south, and you're going to say, this is it. This is how I end. Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math. You solve one problem and then the next one and then the next. And if you solve enough problems, you get to come home. But what if the problem is that there just aren't enough people? There's not enough manpower to help you survive. Well, that's the situation that Jan Dolski finds himself in. Stranded alone on an alien planet with no one but himself, he has to find a way to use a base and move it when it requires more than one person. So what do you do in that situation? Well, you get to work, you solve the problem, and you clone yourself. We have to create alternate clone versions of ourselves to escape a hostile planet and tackle personal turmoils with our unconventional crew of self. Jan is about to answer some of life's most essential questions, though. What if? How would your entire life change if you chose a different path in your past? This is a deeply personal and emotional sci-fi experience in a bid for desperate survival on a hostile alien world that takes no prisoners. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands, Tomas Transtromer, the Blue House. Tomas is a Swedish Nobel Prize winning poet, and the Blue House is a collection of his books.
How did I end up here?
Awesome poet.
My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
This doesn't look like a pleasant place to crash land. Prologue.
That was a tough landing. Dolski here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
All right, I guess the first order of business is to search for other survivors, right? Although we know after playing the demo and after, you know, checking out the Steam page for this and everything, there are no other survivors. It's just us.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
Beautiful landscape, though.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolski. I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray. Maybe the radio's broken.
Very cinematic. Very fractal, very geometric. Dude, I wonder how heavy that spacesuit is. It's got to be lightweight, right? It's got to be lightweight. First capsule. Who is this?
Oh, no. It's the captain. Shit. Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
All right, search for the rest of the survivors.
Shipping crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Unfortunately, our Capitone did not make it. Wow, look at this, dude. Look at that skyline.
A mobile base. There it is. Dolski here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm gonna try and get down there.
All right, dude, let's go.
Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
If I remember correctly, there's something to do with the sun and how close it is to this planet. Oh, other survivors!
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible.
They're all deceased too.
They can't all be.
Everybody's dead, brother.
Why? Makes no sense.
Yeah, their capsules don't look that beat up, but I would assume potentially impact could have killed them, but the captain didn't look like she had trauma.
Now? Oh, shit. It's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
So that's the problem with this planet, right? If I remember from the demo, the way this planet orbits its sun, it gets too close and there are radiation storms, and eventually it's gonna come into the path or in the line with the sun where I think it's gonna be like burned to a crisp. So we don't have long to try and survive here. We have to figure out a way to get off.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was close.
So here's our base. Here's our base. Here's what we're starting with. Day 1.
Hello?
Jan, I don't think we're gonna find anybody else here, dude.
Anybody here?
Command center. Oh, if I could get in there, that would be awesome.
For a moment, I hope someone else made it.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Comms room and get help.
Comms room. Is anyone home? So my objectives, if I press tab, I can see everything. Communication room is right above me. I'm right here. I think this central thing is an elevator, if I remember correctly. So I should just be able to use the elevator to go up there, I believe. Yeah. Hit shift to use and then W to go up. Okay, good stuff. All right, let's make a phone call to corporate, dude. You know that's gonna go well. Calls available. Unknown calling.
Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me?
We're getting a lot of static.
Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I'm not the captain. This is the new captain speaking. I am the captain now! This is the new captain speaking. That's what I'm going for, dude.
Great. This is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolski. Corporate ID 4672B. I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Only more time remaining to sunrise.
Imminent danger? What danger? How much time? I'm gonna say what danger.
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. A few more days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Instructions in the logs.
Yeah, lethal proximity, talking about the planet to its sun.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, liquidate it before star approaching. This battle, you must escape. Proximity dawn in days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right? Sunrise. Perfect.
So when the sun rises, we die.
I need to find those captain's logs.
All right, find the captain's logs. I would assume that they would be in the captain's cabin, which is down, right? That would be my assumption. So we're gonna take the elevator and we're gonna go downsies and go to the captain's place. Captain's logs right here. Read manuals and hints for operations, right? Evacuation procedure. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In case of an incident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will be automatically tracked on your HUD. Triple star systems. According to recent Ally Corp research and based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering Rapidium in the Ally Corp classification system. The precise correlation between triple star systems and Rapidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypothesis, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rapidium, as a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Ally Corp employees should be aware that thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the quantum navigation system on course for a triple star system. Should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Ally Corp exploration vessel, this should by all means result in a notable increase of successful Rapidium extraction and a major breakthrough for Ally Corp and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a triple star system involves the need for some precautions, right? You have the 3-body problem, right? The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of Rapidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events, such as periodic lethal proximity of one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency in the event of such occurrences, Ally Corp has equipped its vessels in the cutting-edge SIBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation functionality manual for further instructions. Above information is the sole property of Ally Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. By the way, 3-Body Problem is a great book or series of novels, I should say. Also, the TV show on Netflix was all right. The first season was fine. Quantum navigation. The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art routine planning solution designed and implemented by Ally Corp to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations. How does it work? While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on course for the most probable location of valuable resources. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing it in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering Rapidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding Rapidium is classified as moderate or high, depending on mission-specific settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly and landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to Mission Control to ensure maximum support at the onset of new environment exploration. The above information is the sole property of Ally Corp. Of course it is. All right, database D. Oh, I'm already in database. Okay, tutorials, no entry yet. Manufacturing necessary equipment. Locating organic matter deposits requires the deployment of an Ally Corp polygonal scanner. This handy tool, alongside other necessary equipment such as mining outposts and plions, can be crafted in the workshop module of the base. So it looks like we need to go to the workshop. Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey. New task, escape the sun. We need to gather 60 metals outside. So we need to go craft something in the workshop, right? Base overview. The workshop, small storage, airlock, command center, machinery. Do I have a workshop? Is it the machinery place that's straight ahead from me? Follow the instructions to prepare for the journey. That's the radiation barrier. That's machinery, huh? None of that is gonna help. Gather 60 materials. I don't think any of that's gonna help. In the day? Well, it is 11 p.m. on day one. I think I have to end, or it's almost 11 p.m., right? I think I have to end the day. I think I gotta go to sleep. It's late. We probably have like a meter and we can only do so much on one day. Day 2, sunrise in 8 days. That's terrifying. Energy. This is your energy bar. It shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task will take much longer. All right, that makes sense. So full energy, half energy, and then no energy, basically. Okay. Prepare for the journey, huh? Am I supposed to do anything else here? Database. All right, in the workshop module. Okay, I guess I'll go up. I don't have a workshop module, do I? Airlock, storage. I don't have a workshop module. I'm kind of screwed. I guess I just need to go out the airlock and gather materials. I need to gather 60 metals. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. Red dust over here? No, that's the fucking thing. That's the parachute for the base when the base landed. Open tab for manual. Oh yeah, the red dust. I remember this now. Okay. So we just need to... Oh, I see it right over here. All right, we should have some stuff over there. Tab to open the map. Okay, and there's our base. Man, this place is huge, though.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
E to extract. All right, empty deposit. There was another one over here, right? We need 60. Build a workshop in the communication center. Okay, let's get as much as we can, though. Let's see if there's more. I don't want to stray too far from the base on day one, but I also feel like we need to get as many resources as possible. Wants me to build a command workshop, or wants me to build a workshop via the command center. I don't know what that was, but I just picked it up, dude. All right, back inside. We're gonna do this. We gotta hurry this up, dude. We got 8 days till sunrise. Shit's gonna be fucked up, man. We gotta go. This whole planet's gonna get obliterated, dude. Like the Covenant glassing reach, man. All right. Via the command center. So I have to go over. I have to go up, right? That's the communication room. Where's the command center again? Communication, airlock, machinery. Oh, the command center's down, actually. Oopsies. Oopie daisies. Base navigation and building right here. Okay, here we go. Build. Workshop 40. All right, I gotta put this in like an optimal place, right? I feel like, dude, I feel like maybe putting it off of the command center is a good idea for now. Okay, increase base size, build. Is there another module? A corridor, a workshop, an elevator. Okay, I don't need that right now. Tier 2 research required. Okay. We've done that. Craft a scanner. Okay, we need to go in here. Crafting items. Scanner used to scan the planet's surface for deep resource deposits. Let's do it. It says a minute. While it's crafting, have I started it? Drag to change order. It's in the queue. To create an item, first schedule work in the workshop queue. You can then work on the queued items at the workbench. Oh. All right, we got the scanner. Find an organics deposit in the nearby area. Did I take the scanner though? All right, I guess I took the scanner. Let's see what it says. Find an organics deposit. I need a source of organics, otherwise my supplies will quickly run dry. I have to find a good place for a mining outpost. All right, looks like we're going back out. I assume I just picked up the scanner because I know I need it. Question is, how do I use it? The first step to scanning a deep deposit is to find the deposit area. An organics deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. All right, blue smoke. Great. No problem. I'm just running around on an alien world looking for some blue smoke. I see blue smoke. I see it, dude. We're at 1:09 p.m. Okay, I got it. I have found the blue smoke. I have found organics. I think we need to run around to get up there, though. I can't get up there this way, right? Definitely have to run around. What is this on the ground? Why does it look like this over here, dude? It's so weird. It's so trippy. So trippy, dude.
What the hell?
What is this? That's a good question. I'm gonna go up and look. Rapidium discovery.
Rapidium?
Oh, it's absolutely Rapidium. This is how I'm gonna clone myself, dude.
I feel strange.
I'm extracting
I have
this.
to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample.
All right, I got the Rapidium. Wow, this stuff is weird, brother. All right, that took a long time. I really need to find the organics.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all.
It actually found Rapidium. Hell yeah, dude.
Where it was sending us. Except I survived.
Organics, baby.
Smoke. I
Yeah.
should look for organics here.
Scanning. The scanner allows you to find resource deposits. By placing and connecting probes, you can uncover the concentration of underground resources. Look at the scanned ground and try to pinpoint the place with the most intense red coloring. That's the deepest point of the deposit. Okay, I got you. Q for scanner. All right. I'm just gonna put it right here, I guess. Okay. Oh, I need to do like, oh, I fucked up. I need to do like an area, right? Like I gotta do like an area. And then I probably gotta connect it all, right? So have I done this correctly? I'm gonna retrieve all, because I don't know if I've done this right. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna encapsulate everything. So there's one right there. Oh, it can only go so far. Okay. I got it. The scanner can only, I get it. It can only drag out so far. I don't know how many of these I could do. So I'm a little nervous about like trying to do too many. Yeah, that's all I could do. All right. All right, how about we just do this then? Let's do one here. One out here. One back this way. One this way. Did I still do too big? There we go. Oh, I think I found it. I found the deep red. Okay. Hold Q to then build and select your mining outpost. The deepest red, right? Right here. All right, build mode, and then do the mining outpost. And we want to do it. Oh, it wants me to build it right there. All right. Use plyons. You can connect mining outposts with the base. Each plyon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines when you have the plyon equipped. Plyons can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost to the base. All right, so we just got to connect all the pylons, right? Let's do it, man. All right, Q to build. All right, we got to connect it back to the base. Oh, it has some distance on it, though. Okay. Oh, can I go down first? Yeah, I need to get down. It's getting close to the end of the day for me. Did I need to build one up? Oh, no.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
All right. Green line. Keep going.
Can't believe it. If it really is Rapidium, this could change everything. I need to report it.
All right, it's really hard to get it exact, but as long as it's next to the base, I think we're good, right? Yeah, as long as it's connected to the base, I think we're good. All right, I connected it. Connect it. Did I do it right? Is it connected to the mine up there? I gotta check. I'm kind of running out of time here. If I have to run around again and connect it, I do not think it's connected up there. All right, I gotta run around. I'm gonna be working at half energy. That might impact my next days. Damn, off to a bad start. I'm so bad at these survival games, dude. If that tells you anything about how well I would survive in real life, I'd be the first one dead. You know what? I wouldn't even get the chance to survive. I would be the guy who died in the capsule on landing. That would be my luck, dude. I break everything I touch anyway. I wouldn't be surprised at all if I just broke somehow my capsule and I wasn't able to land. Warning, incoming radiation in 58 seconds? Well, that's no good, dude. All right, set up first outpost. I gotta go, dude. I gotta go. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. 43 seconds. Climbing hook. You don't have the equipment necessary to climb up this wall. A climbing hook can be crafted in the workshop. It would have been nice to know that before I came out here. Damn quantum computer. Tiredness versus exhaustion. Oh my God, 30 seconds until incoming radiation. Yeah, let's put the pressure on, dude. All right, I had plenty of time. I'm freaking out for nothing, man. All right, 8:34. I think we have to go to bed though, right? Like captain's quarters down here. I think we got to call it a day. All right, let's read all this. I need to know about all the mechanics. Otherwise, I'm going to find myself screwed. Tiredness versus exhaustion. You ran out of energy and became tired. In this state, physical work takes longer. If you stay up until very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. So you lose time on your next day if you're exhausted. That's not good. Base building. You can access base building by interacting with the terminal in the command center. Open the build menu to see available modules. New modules have to be placed near existing ones. Possible placement points are marked by lights. All right, and then what was this? Fast travel. You can move quickly between the base and the mining outpost using fast travel. You can access fast travel at the airlock, base entrance, or any outpost. Okay, good. We don't have to always run back and forth. The climbing hook is a device that allows climbing up otherwise inaccessible walls. Each use of the climbing hook costs a certain amount of energy, depending on the height. Climbing hook isn't necessary to climb down high walls, which means that climbing down doesn't cost any energy. All right, we definitely need to craft that for sure. Quickly, too, dude. Organics, yeah. Okay, let's read about organics. Please ensure that the SIBA base has enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of fuel shortages, locate and harvest organics on the surface of your planet. Blue smoke is a characteristic indicator of organic deposits. If fuel shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky, and the quantum computer will prohibit its initiation. Okay, Rapidium is what we found. It's what Ally Corp is looking for on different planets, right? What is Rapidium? First discovered accidentally by an Ally Corp near space exploration vessel on the 842 Hermes asteroid passing Earth, Rapidium revolutionized the way we think about accelerated growth. Called by its enthusiasts the time-traveling element, or the savior element, it emits a unique type of radiation, COXY, which could transfer raw energy directly into the mitochondria of organic cells, projecting matter into versions of its future self within hours instead of years. Why are we exploring the most distant corners of space to find it? The answer seems obvious. Multiple research confirms that the potential of Rapidium is almost limitless when it comes to infusing life to crops, even in the most challenging climate conditions, while reducing the time and resources needed to grow them practically to zero. The implications are immeasurable. Finding and collecting a substantial amount of Rapidium will allow for the restoration of agriculture on Earth, putting an end to the global catastrophe of hunger. Ever since making this groundbreaking discovery, Allied Corp has become fully committed to bringing the savior element to Earth and makes continuous efforts to invest both in accelerated growth and space mining technologies, always proudly at the forefront of striving for the future of humanity, never falling back. All right, so they wanted to make a bunch of money as like this insane energy, right? Allows you to accelerate growth. Ideally should end hunger. We know that when humans get their hands on stuff, rich assholes are just gonna take it over, right? Day 3, sunrise in 7 days. That's scary. I haven't even cloned myself yet, dude. What's a man supposed to do? All right, we got to report your findings. Have 180 organic matter gathered using the outpost. All right. So I guess to report my findings, I got to go to the communication and make a call, right? It says calls available. This is Jan Dolski reporting.
Hello? Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be Rapidium.
You're not being very helpful.
You hear me? I think I found Rapidium.
You sure about it?
I'm gonna say I'm sure.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the Rapidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA provided.
Who are you?
Who are you? The womb, huh?
All right, making sure.
DNA
So
sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rapidium speeds up organic growth.
okay, so they want me to clone myself is what they want me to do. You can change the position of the modules whenever you like. Simply hover over the module and press left click, then move it to the desired spot. You can also swap the module with another one. You can permanently remove modules by pressing right click. Note that some modules can't be removed. All right, we're going to build the womb because that sounds like a great idea. Dude, I don't know where to build this thing, man. It's massive. Like, what the fuck do I do here? I think I gotta redo my entire base. Can I be honest? I think I gotta move everything, dude. Like, I gotta move everything over, right? Like, I don't like the way my quantum computer is positioned right now. Everything in the center. I want to shift everything over. So I have space to do all this. Like, can I move my elevator? Yeah, I have a desire to move everything over. Oh, is it costing energy every time I do this? Base mass? I don't know. I don't think so. The womb is so big. Where am I supposed to put it? It's too large. I don't have space for this thing. It says I can build it. It says I can build it right here. What? Why can I build it on top of quantum computing? I'm so confused. I could build it right there, but it overlaps. Yeah, it overlaps. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I guess, no. 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 I don't want to build it up there, dude. I guess I'll build it right there. And then I just need another elevator, right? To take me up to it. There we go. Okay. You know what? There, I built it. Use the DNA sample in the womb.
Built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
A clone of us, dude. Test Rapidium. Here we go.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rapidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
It's a sheep.
Oh, of course. What else?
It's Dolly, the first clone sheep.
Oh,
Molly instead of Dolly.
I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
Sweet, dude. I have a sheep. Can I eat it? I shouldn't be asking that right away. I know that's bad. Report the results. All right, we have to go down and we have to report the results. Sir, I made a sheep. I made a sheep, sir.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the Rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep.
What are you saying, dude? I can't understand anything.
Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really help with business.
Will you help me now?
Yeah. Now that I'm a real hero, I could use some real assistance.
You're in imminent danger. Only short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
All right, well, that guy's remarkably unhelpful. No call. He just like left. Have 180 organic matter using the outpost. All right, I think I'm gonna go down and try this fast travel to the outpost and see if I can get 180 organic matter. How do I just go here and say, hey, teleport me? I do. All right. How do I use this thing? All right, E to work. All right, I'm gonna work here all day and I'm gonna mine everything. 180 organic matter. Right, this is the next step. We're gonna survive. Build a kitchen. I'm gonna work until 4 p.m. 4:05. Okay, now I feel like I need to go back. It says provisions needed. Can I teleport again? Can I go? I should be able to, right? Fast travel to anywhere. Question is, how does that work? Do I need to like, what does that say? Charge? Recharge? Okay, no, it's full. It's good. Do I just access this to go back? Yeah, that's the travel. Okay, sweet. That'll save so much time traveling between the two. Nice. All right, build a kitchen. Yeah, I guess I do need food, right? I'm not gonna survive that long without food. Okay, build. We need el kitchiton. The kitchen is massive too, dude. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna put my kitchen up here? I guess I'll just put my kitchen up here and keep making elevators, bro. Like, I guess I'm just putting it up there. Nope. Gonna make another elevator. Oh, do I not have the resources? Oh, I don't have the resources to make an elevator to get up to my own fucking kitchen. What does that cost? 10 of something? And I don't know what that is. Shit, bruh. Some modules are not connected. Do you want to discard? Yeah, I want to discard. I need more resources. Some reason. I don't know if I need more stuff. I'm gonna try. Wait, this is the wrong place. This is the room. I guess I'm just gonna go back here and get more organics. Is that what I need? Maybe I need some more organics. Go to like 6 p.m. All right, and then travel back, right? If that's not what I need, it's probably the material right outside of the base that I harvested before. I'm not 100% certain though. All right, can I build an elevator, please? We need to put it right there. And then we got to build a kitchen. Okay, I can't. So I need to go get more, right? All right. I don't have a lot of time left that I can work. This is no good. I'm going to have to mine more of this. Okay, we got this. Mine right up until that point. Hopefully that's enough for a kitchen. Otherwise, we're going to have to save it till the next day. I don't want to overwork myself too much, you know? I don't want to cut in. We have very few. Oh, do I still not have it? How do I tell? How does it tell how much I have? Metals. I only have 32. All right, I'm going to have to work more. We have to get a kitchen built today. My guy is going to be starving if we don't. There's no question. I need like one more go round here, buddy. All right, radiation levels. I gotta get back, dude. I gotta get back. That should be enough. Hopefully I didn't exhaust myself. I haven't exhausted myself yet. I should be able to build the kitchen before the day is up, right? No, I only have 32 metals. Frick, dude. Can I get rid of like an elevator or something, or a small storage? What happens if I get rid of remove module? Refund, yes. All right, get rid of that. And now I should have enough to build a kitchen, right? Hell yeah. There we go. Look at me solving problems, dude. Just get rid of one of the base modules that they gave you. Prepare 6 mush meals. Can I do that already? All right, all the way up. Is that working? Oh shit, put stuff in the queue. 6, right? Oh, dude, this is bad. That's gonna take time to work, right? Yep, you gotta work. I'm gonna work right up until 11. I gotta be very careful though here. All right, I don't want to work myself too much. We got a couple of mush meals. We gotta go down and rest, dude. I'm gonna run out of time, man. There's not enough time. This is gonna be now, it's, what is it, 6 days till sunrise? How am I gonna survive this, brother? I feel like I don't even have food yet. It's day 4, sunrise in 6 days. I'm screwed, man. Yeah, well, this is why we need to clone ourselves. There's literally not enough time. I'm already stressed out. All right, we gotta finish preparing the meals, right? I put 6 in the queue, so we should have enough. All right, 6. Start the engines in the command center. Okay, where's the command center again? Okay, it would be 1, 2, 3 down. All right, shift. Right here. Base navigation. All right, test engine. I feel like this is not gonna go good.
Whoa.
Turn the lever in machinery. Where's machinery?
Come on.
Machinery's down, right? Shit. This is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Why is my guy stuck? Okay, turn the lever.
Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go.
We're literally gonna try that again. This seems like the worst idea ever. It just did not work.
What? Not again.
Bro, I think it's broken. We need help. Call Ally Corp. Okay. That's bad.
You have got to be kidding me.
This guy is never helpful.
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard. Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. Better check data consistency and QC modules.
I don't have access to QC.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
I am the captain.
That was easy.
All right, quantum computer. So, I got more manual stuff. Providing food. Depending on the circumstances, the evacuation procedure of the SIBA base can take up to several days. Proper nutrition of your crew during that time is essential. Food supplies can be prepared in the kitchen module. If food shortages are detected, the evacuation procedure will be assessed as too risky and it will go away. Man, it just assesses everything as too risky and it's like, you're done. Fuck you. Radiation at night. Between 2100 and 6 a.m., the radiation levels on the planet become deadly. Get back to the base before your suit breaks down. Oh, that's terrifying, dude. All right. Quantum computer. Where is that again in base overview? Oh, it's straight over here. Hello, quantum computer. Accessing QC stored data. Mined records. Access granted. Deleting expired data.
Mind records.
Jan Dolski mine record. Readable? What is this, bro? You can read my mind? What? I remember this from the demo. This is so cool. This is one of my favorite things in the game.
What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. My life.
All right, this is like the timeline of my life and everything. I can zoom in on any one particular point. Working abroad, 22-year-old. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. And you could send some money to mom. She needs it for her treatment. So his mom is sick, right? Qubit level is 1. So I don't know. Select a life event. Why don't we start with the first life event right here? Distant memories. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in. Rows of similar apartment blocks. The local grocery store mom worked in. The playground where you spent more time than at home. All right, let's go to the next event. A family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away. You get out of that place and never come back. Turning a blind eye, 15 years old. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but the fear. No, better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. 16-year-old, the need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her, but being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. 19 years old, at the crossroads, you open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit mom regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave mom alone with him. 19 years old, going away. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want, and you can still visit her. A little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. 21-year-old, your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see mom for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early? And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. And then we read working abroad already. 23 years old, too late to say goodbye. You missed it. The moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. Man, that's so fucking sad, dude. Call your mom, call your parents. Listen, I recognize that people don't get to choose their family, and not everybody has great parents, but if you have any sort of decent or relationship with your parents, call them, right? They're not going to be around forever. It sucks. I know it's a reality that we have to deal with, but talk to them, call them. 23 years old, carry on for her. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place to become bitter and dead inside? Be like dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all, ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot? But wouldn't that be giving up again? No, mom would want you to get on with your studies. Get a good job. You have to carry on for her. 24-year-old, it's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than a beer. You could have bought wine, but wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different from anyone else you ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. 24 years old, am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in, but is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. 25 years old, new opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors and that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell. But the salary, how much longer are you going to be a broke ass for Lena? You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. 26 years old, better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. 27 years old, the purgatory of 9 to 5 on the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work. No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him, not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs to do is punch your card. And for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done? Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. Dude, Mondays are the worst. Also, this is a little depressing, man. The purgatory of 9 to 5. I feel this in my very fucking soul, dude. I worked for over 10 years in corporate America in what I felt like was a soul-sucking job. It felt like the jobs had no meaning that I did. I loved my coworkers. I worked for a couple of great companies. You know, decent jobs, good salaried jobs, paid well, all that stuff, but there just was something about that 9 to 5 life, and that, this nails it, the purgatory of it, right? It just was eating me away inside slowly. I had to get away from it, and that's why I went to work for IGP. 28-year-old, a dream house. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally, signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get this place, a dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' faces when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. 30 years old, the crisis hit. No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? 30 years old, a busy night. Red lights, you close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio, all they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that, not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lita you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5, but it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. 31 years old, back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer, move abroad, sell the house, but for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank with the soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn, you just wish she didn't want it so bad. Listen, going back to square one and reinventing yourself is scary as hell. I am on my 4th career path in different career trajectory in 37 years, and every single change has been absolutely terrifying. But I feel like each time I've made the jump, eventually, after getting settled, it's been for the better, right? So, you know, that cliche, age is just a number or whatever, but sometimes you just gotta make a change. 31 years old, holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes, but how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her, that it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. 32 years old, falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault? Those bills are piling up, as if you weren't working hard enough. And why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour-long day of work. Oh no, he turned to alcohol. 33 years old, drowning sorrows. You look down another bottle and the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally, she's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? 34 years old, a way out. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining mission in search of that mysterious substance Rapidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience. And you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy, you're stuck. What if it's a way out? 35 years old, Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. Man, this hits home so freaking close, dude. This guy's life. Oh my goodness. All right. Do I just get out of here?
How did they get it, and what for?
All right, we just read about Jan's entire life, basically. Now we got to go call Ally Corp back and be like, what the fuck do you have that for?
Hey, I checked the quantum computer.
What next? What the fuck? Mine records?
What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit.
What next?
What do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure? They want me to clone myself and change the decisions in my life so I get a different Jan Dolski that has different skills that can help me get off this planet. What does it do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What?
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create an altar. Alter what?
Alter?
You.
I'd alter what?
I'm just gonna say okay. I have no other option. I need to create altars to get out of here. There's not enough Yen to go around to fix everything and do everything I need to meet the SIBA protocol for this base to move out of the 3-body problem.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I use Rapidium to create a... someone and alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
That is what he's saying.
All right. How about my other options?
Die? That's our other options, Ian. Die.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Nope, no other options. Initiate the branching procedure in the quantum computer. Let's do it, dude. We're gonna create our first altar. Here we go. Cloning ourselves. Branching procedure authorization check. Branching MR unlocked. Initiated. All right. Do we get to pick our first one, or is it just automatic? Analyzing life path.
What is it doing?
Searching for the branching point. Possible branching detected.
I remember that alternate life.
Calculating alternate life path.
So this is what the branching is about?
What happens if you made a different decision? Okay, so you can see there's one right there for a technician, and that's the only one right now. So we need a technician to help with the mechanical problem that we're having. So we are going to branch right there at 19 years old. And instead of leaving and going away to college, we're going to stay behind. A technician has 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. Okay. Staying behind, you lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with this constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of mom, but he's not making it easy. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him, but what would mom say? All right, alternate, let's go. We need 20 Rapidium to be able to do that. Wow. Cloning myself, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, brother. In the womb, we're growing another Jan. Oh, dude, it's Jan Dolski, the technician, instead of the builder. The altars. Dude, I gotta say it again. That first hour of gameplay and everything leading up to this moment right here. What an amazing fucking like intro, so cinematic. Dude, you can make a movie out of this, man. I love this idea. This is such a great idea. You can make like the Martian level movie. That's a great book, great movie. There's my alter, aka clone, who just had a slightly different memories in life or whatever, right? All right, so the altar's path has branched. I want to read about him real quick, so I hope you guys will humor me. So he stayed behind, and then at 20 years old, standing up to him. There, you did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of mom. Her safety. There, it's done. He won't be a problem anymore. So basically, he had to kick his dad out, right? 21 years old, ups and downs. You laugh as mom tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She's cooked her pierogi. Man, don't you love them? Dude, I love pierogi. They're fucking delicious, man. And her relaxed, smiling face when she could be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is gonna cost you plenty. 22 years old, not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. Dad was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. The steady job was tempting, but you were assertive. Again, no way you'll owe him anything. You'll make it on your own. You always do. 23 years old, final goodbye. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this was coming, her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate that helplessness. Damn, get your shit together. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. 23 years old, fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good, like you could really change things. Make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift from mom, but the best you could do for yourself. 23 years old, unfamiliar feeling. It feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and he can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling. To be trusted, respected by another man, a mentor, and he's the first person you opened up to about mom's passing. Why couldn't dad just be like that? 24 years old, shady business. You tried out to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month those fishy dudes are here. Talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can see he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much. Disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? 25 years old, lost trust, fake batteries, counterfeit parts. Is that what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him. Thinking that you could open up to him while all this time he's been lying in your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. 25 years old, fine on your own. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them, but what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, but they're criminals. No assertiveness? No assertiveness. Remember, don't be scared. You can make it on your own. 26 years old, staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Mom. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money. Working in an international factory on a contract of employment, you stayed strong and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. 26 years old, ghost from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one from the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the tables. It's good not to have problems. 27 years old, drifting through, your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay. Calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them, but you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? 30 years old, signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy life. Your whole branch is about to be shut down. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just gets on your nerves. Rapidium, a magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? 33 years old, him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on? Wait, is that shit? It's him, Dad. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here quick and don't ever come back. You're not like him. You've got your shit together. Oh, but you're betting like Dad? 35 years old, Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds, especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be all right. All right, so the end result is getting back to Project Dolly at the same age as the current Jan is, right? 100% waiting for the wake up procedure. Wake up your altar. How do I do that? Huh? How do I wake him up? Do I go here? Oh, just press E right here. 2 of us create the first altar. Just the 2 of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the 2 of us. You and I. You and Jan.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I?
I'm having a conversation with myself, dude. Relax, you're at a lab. Focus, this is an emergency. I gotta try to relax him. This is gonna be very disorienting for him, right? He was literally just born.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I recognize the base, I think.
Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that?
I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent.
I think you're on some meds.
What? What for?
So you don't panic when you wake up.
Why would I panic?
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself?
Sure. Can you?
All right, I'm gonna introduce myself. Well, if I tell him my name, he's gonna be like, but that's my name, bitch. All right, let's have him go first.
You first. I insist.
All right. Jan Dolski, Senior Technician at Ally Corp Mining Operations. There. Did I pass?
Wow. Amazing. It actually worked.
What? What worked? And what the hell are you anyway?
This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolski, too.
Of course it is. Now, you're not bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
I'm gonna say yes, it is.
In a way, it is. But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not an imitation.
So, what's the experiment?
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, I needed someone to help me move it, because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, create alternate versions of a person's life.
What?
Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
Man. If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit?
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
I'm gonna say no, the other way around.
No. You're an alternate version of me.
And, you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which I'm a different version of you, and you brought me to life to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
That's a heavy question, dude. I'm gonna say I wouldn't wake you up. I'm gonna say you would still exist somewhere, right? Because personally, honestly, in reality, I believe that time's a construct, and I believe there are probably like branching realities or dimensions or whatever. Not that we fully understand them or how they function or whatever, but I would like to think that if you had an alter or a clone of yourself, that they would potentially exist in another reality if they don't exist in your current reality, right? Those branching paths, I don't know. It's kind of cool to think about. But if you had made different decisions in your life, maybe at one point you did, right? I don't know. I'm not a fucking physicist or scientist or anything like that. I know that there's a lot of like quantum physics out there that maybe talks about some of this or explains this, but dude, it's so cool to just sit and ponder for a minute, right? All these existential questions about existence and what it means to be conscious and alive and everything.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least?
Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I?
Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure.
Well, That makes 2 of us. Fine. Show me the way.
Man, he's not very happy with me, and he's showing a lot of signs of frustration.
What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a 2-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Core memory created. Our first, like, mission together with an altar. Oh, dude. Can I talk to this guy? Like, he probably doesn't want to talk to me right now. He's like, yeah, he's like, stay away from me. Radiation barrier. Okay, start the engines in the command center. So we're just going back up and we're just going to start the engines. Ooh, I'm not ready. Start journey. Do you want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? Yeah, collect. All right, are we moving to a different part of the planet? We're moving. Finish the prologue. Let's roll. Hell yeah, dude. The base is moving. Look at that. Journey 1. It's a giant wheel, man. We've made a giant wheel. Look at how far our technology has come, and we're back to the original invention, the wheel. All right, the technician is born. A new altar is ready. Press tab to navigate to the altars tab. All right, the altars tab allows you to check the mental and physical state of your altars. The event log on the left provides insights into recent events. All right, tab to open manual. The altars tab, the event log on the left shows you recent events impacted your altars emotionally and provides their insight. The log stores the data from the last 3 days. Okay. All right. What else am I supposed to do in here, maybe? No injuries, minimal radiation, no hunger. I'm pissed at Jan. He's really irritating. Day 5. Anxiety, gloom, burden, insecurity, frustration, rebellion. He's angry. I bet he is. He's only 70 hours old. I feel so bad for this guy, dude. For this altar that I created. Talk to him. All right. The better question is, where the fuck is he? All right. He's all the way up in the kitchen getting some food, and I'm gonna go piss him off even more, dude. Probably. Have to talk. Hello.
Hey there. I said, don't come near me.
I understand you're angry, but I need your help. I'm gonna say, I understand you're angry, but I need your help. Get a grip. We need to fix. I'm gonna do the top one. I'm gonna try to approach this guy with friendliness and kindness.
I get it. You're angry. I would be too. But I could really use your help. You know, if we manage to get the comms room running properly, we'd probably be able to get out of here faster.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel. I don't give a damn about your comms room. We're moving, aren't we? Now get out of my face, creep.
Damn. I'm gonna say you do the same.
You're pissed off at me now, but deep down, we both know you do the same thing.
Really? You said it yourself. We might look alike, but we're different. Like oil and water, if you ask me, and they don't mix well.
Maybe, but we're in this together.
Maybe. But you won't last long without me, just as I couldn't make it without you. In a situation like this, hiding in a trench is just plain stupid. I'll tell you what's stupid. Listening to someone who created you because he needs a fucking tool. Why don't you get yourself a repair kit and fix your own shit? I'm done doing your dirty work.
Okay, so I have to make a repair kit. Repairing modules. Modules deteriorate over time, which makes them prone to failures. To repair the communication room, you'll need a repair kit. You can craft one in the workshop. All right. I will try my best. That's the womb. We don't need to go there. What did I do with the workshop? It's over here. Do I have enough materials to craft one? I do. All right. We got to make it. Bada bing, bada boom. Radio silence. Okay, we've made a repair kit. I guess... Where do I go to repair it? Hold on. There's something in production. Production is limited to only small essential items due to increased power consumption. All right, I have a repair kit though. Oh, I don't want to do that. Can I cancel that? Remove that. We don't need to do that. Manual base repairing modules. Yep, they deteriorate. Okay, we already read that. All right. Can I go up and repair the module now? Where's the command? Okay, how do I fix this? Do I just take my repair kit and work right here? Okay. It's interesting, the time mechanic is it doesn't seem to be happening right now. I think this is just like a tutorial thing still, even though we finished the prologue. All right, calls available. This should be fixed. Are we gonna have an actually good call now? Lucas is calling. Okay.
Hello?
Mr. Dolski?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna say far from okay, because that's the truth.
Are you serious? I just had a choice to either die in pain or duplicate and edit myself. I'm far from okay.
It's, called branching. The duplicating and editing thing. I need to know if you pulled it off.
Really? And I need to know who I'm talking to. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Lucas Pena, Space Traffic Control, Orbital Substation L7. Now, the branching. Did you do it?
How can you be so calm about it? I'm gonna say you left me no choice.
You left me no choice. Doesn't mean I like what I did. Is this even legal?
You found Rapidium, Mr. Dolski. We needed to act.
So you're getting me out of here? Give me someone higher up. What went wrong with the landing? Okay, so the top one, it looks like has that pink diamond next to it, or shape, right? So that's probably gonna continue. So I'm gonna do all these other ones to get more information. I'm gonna say get me someone higher up.
I want to talk to someone higher up. Do you have a boss?
I might sound young, Mr. Dolski, but I'm not here by accident.
No offense, man. I just need to know this stunt was authorized by someone.
Look, I'm on my own here at the station. But I contacted my boss, and we're good. Nothing to worry about.
Have you done this before?
Have you done this before?
That would be hard, considering there's no Rapidium on Earth.
So how did you know what would happen?
I didn't know. I anticipated the outcome based on historic data.
What historic data?
Some old research, nothing important.
What went wrong with the landing?
What the hell happened out there? What went wrong with the landing?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still analyzing telemetry data from your flight, but it seems something went very wrong.
No kidding.
Yeah. We know there was a major system malfunction, but the reasons are unclear. It's too early to tell. We need more data.
Why did everyone die?
Do you know what killed the rest of the crew?
Looks like an oxygen leak in the landing pods. No idea why, though.
Then how come I survived?
You tell me?
You know, you're not very informative.
I don't like confusing assumptions with information, Mr. Dolski. Conclusive evidence is more my thing.
I got some conclusive evidence right here for you, Lucas. These two fists, baby. What are the mine records?
What about the mine records? What is all that personal data doing in the base computer?
Oh, that's, the corporation needs to ensure the safety of the mission and, basically everyone. It's confidential, of course. And it kind of saved your life.
All right, I never consented.
I don't recall consenting to it.
Well, you must have, since it's there. Maybe you didn't read your contract thoroughly? They like to put these things in fine print, you know.
All right, so you're getting me out of here?
So, you're getting me out of here, right?
You know how to do it. Safely.
Sure. First thing I'll need you to do is to transport the base to a safe and accessible destination. I'll dispatch the coordinates to you. Second thing, do you think I could see this altar of yours?
How do you know you're not talking to him? I'm gonna be an asshole.
How do you know you're not talking to him right now?
You're joking, right?
Okay, I am. Just doing my best to deal with the situation and with him.
Is he that bad?
He's pissed off at me, won't cooperate.
Then we have a problem. You'll manage without his help. The base needs more hands on deck. There should be a way to gain his trust. Show him you care, maybe?
I told him I wouldn't survive without him.
Yeah, that's just words. Maybe you should share something.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just a thought. My grandma used to say, sharing is caring.
No way.
Hey.
Sharing is
I
caring.
think. What can I share with him? My playlist?
Yeah, true. Wait, suppose it's not about what you can share with him, but what you already do.
Memories.
Of course. Memories. I wonder if he remembers things the same way I do.
Yeah, mind records. See? You are so spooked by them, they could be a source of information.
Fine. I'll check them out, see what happens.
I'll get back to you as soon as you reach your destination. Don't worry, you're in good hands.
Yeah, I doubt that, Lucas. I don't trust you, man.
L7 out.
L7. All right, task completed. Read about the Altar's life in the QC. I already did this. I read everything in the QC about him. So it wants me to go back to the quantum computer and do that, though. Which is fine. I'll do it. Where's the quantum computer again? It's right over here. Here we go. We read everything. I read everything right away, dude. All right. Am I just supposed to like go in here and go through? I ate with mom. We did all this. I'm just going to go through everything real quick and then escape. Yeah, I read about him. Ask the altar about the memories you share. Yeah, so I already read everything. I'm gonna go talk to him and say, hey man, you remember mom? I've been thinking about what you said.
I've been thinking about what you said.
You're right, we are different. I'm gonna say we have more in common than you think.
We have more in common than you think. Yeah? Like what?
Parents, growing up. I'm gonna say parents.
Same DNA, raised by the same parents. That's quite a fair bit, don't you think? Not enough, apparently.
You stood up to dad. I'm gonna say you stood up to dad.
Maybe standing up to dad changed you. Something I never did. Oh, really? And what did you do? Just stand and watch him take it out on mom? I thought about stepping in. I was always a heartbeat away from doing it, but when it came down to it, I'd just freeze. Guess I was afraid of making things worse. Yeah, I remember the feeling. But then I reached a breaking point. Looks like you didn't hang around long enough to reach yours.
I was a coward.
Or maybe I was a coward. Going to college was a good excuse to just get away from it all. Oh, so that's where our paths split. Did you shine out there? Were you best in class? What do you think? Huh? Yeah. Now build around this merry-go-round. That's who I ended up being. Sorry to disappoint. Why would I be disappointed? Just proves I was right to stick with mom. Wait, is she maybe still around here? No. I wish she was. She always knew what to do and how to cheer you up. Hey, when you were down or Dad had just stormed out of the house, slamming the door behind him and leaving you crying in your room, would she ask me to help her make pierogi? Her famous pierogi. Oh my God, I could really pig out on those. And making them together was fun. Fun. Yeah, wow, why don't we go for it? Why don't we try and make Mom's famous pierogi? No way we'd find the ingredients here.
I'm gonna say beer and synthetic starch. We could absolutely do it.
Who said they have to be right? Beer and synthetic starch should work. Yeah, hilarious. I can pull it off. You'll see. But there's one condition. You're eating them with me. If you die, I die. Why not? Won't change much, I guess.
All right, we're getting this guy to come around. Queue meals to prep by altars. Each person in the base consumes 1 meal per day. Higher quality meals will have a positive effect on the mood of your altars. All right, we're making Mom's pierogies. We're making Mom's pierogies. Not quite like Mom used to make them, but they have a nostalgic taste. All right. I already did tab and I already opened. I already did all that, man. Stop asking me to do tab. All right, let's work. Okay, we have made them. Now eat them with him. So go over here and we're gonna have a moment, right? Eat the pierogies with our altar.
Here you are, the famous Dolski pierogi with an interstellar twist. What do you think? Well, now I know how Mom must have felt. That day she had a terrible flu and I decided to cheer her up and make pierogi for her. Right, yeah. I put like a ton of salt into the filling. And I overcooked them into a shapeless pulp. They were inedible. But you remember what she did? Uh-huh. She ate them all and never said a word. No, she said they were delicious. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, they're delicious, man. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm actually getting along with my altar. Hell yeah, dude. Core memory created. Let's go, baby. All right, so we have a technician altar running around. Talk with him again. Okay. Let's see what he has to say now. So. I'm gonna say, how do you feel? Instead of saying, are we cool? I'm gonna ask him about him.
How do you feel? Great. A serving of dehydrated dumplings completely changed my outlook on the situation. I feel so optimistic about life now.
I'm gonna say, they weren't that bad.
Now you're being mean. I went through a lot of trouble to make those, and they weren't that bad. You made an effort. I'll give you that. But see, that makes it even worse. It would be easier to hate you, but eating those fucking pierogi with you, I actually enjoyed it.
I'm gonna say, so did I.
So did I. Sharing these memories with you, knowing you understand me, that was kind of comforting. Are you getting mushy with me? What? No. Okay, just kidding. I know what you mean. I'm just not the sentimental type. Who's being sentimental? All I said was... All right. Just tell me what the plan is.
We should trust the corporation. We need to handle this our way. Fuck the corporation, dude. Fuck Ally Corp. I don't trust a corporation at all, brother.
The corporation is supposedly on top of this, but I know better than to put my life in the hands of pen pushers. Oh, I hear ya. You never know with those numbskulls. Right. So, until the rescue ship arrives, we'd better watch our own asses. Do they know about me?
I'm gonna say they told me to create you.
They were the ones who told me to create you. Bastards. Tell me you know what to do.
I'm gonna say we'll improvise.
All I know is we need to get to a safe place, then we'll improvise. Well, there's one thing you should know. This base is a resource-consuming, maintenance-heavy sucker to operate. I have you to help me. That's not gonna be enough. I'll be blunt with you. If you want to survive, you're gonna need more people. People? What people? The Rapidium's there. Use it. Make more versions of me.
I'm gonna say versions of us, you mean, instead of you mean versions of me.
Versions of us both, you mean? Huh. That almost sounded like we're planning kids. You need to work on your cooking skills, though.
I was hoping I could avoid it.
I was hoping I could avoid going through all that again. It was quite a struggle with you. Struggle? One day you'll look back and realize I was the easy one. Mark my words.
So my first altar basically told me, hey, you need to create more altars if you want to survive this, right? All right, unknown caller, answer the call. All right, we gotta go back down. We gotta answer the call. Is this gonna be Lucas or someone else? Unknown, I'm answering. Lena. Oh, this is my former wife.
Hello? Jan. Can you hear me?
Lena? Wait. Lena, is that you? What are you... How did you find me?
They let me know. Agatha, my boss, came to see me and said you could use some support. Are you all right? I heard about your crew.
Am I all right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Everyone's dead. But I'm fine, somehow. It's a lot to handle.
Yeah, I know. Is it true you found Rapidium?
I did. It's amazing.
Yeah, I did. It looks amazing. So much more beautiful in real life.
I'd love to see it. And you back in one piece, of course. I think the board is genuinely concerned for your safety. What the hell happened out there? How did you survive?
I was lucky. Something mysterious happened. Did they tell you anything more? I'm gonna ask her that.
So, your boss, did she say anything more about the accident?
No. Just that you're all alone out there and could use someone close to talk to.
Really?
How did you make it?
I don't know how I made it. I'm gonna say something mysterious happened.
I'm not sure. Something strange. Everyone died in their landing pods, except for me. I don't know why. It's really weird.
Oh my. That does sound so unbelievable.
Even more unbelievable to hear from you, out of the blue.
I know. It's awkward for me, too. We haven't spoken in a while and suddenly this. I just hope... What's the plan for getting you out of there?
There's a guy called Lucas Pena. He's handling it, apparently.
Someone from STC.
You know your way around.
It's been a couple of years. Look, is there maybe anyone from outside the company you'd like me to get in touch with? I mean, to let them know?
There's no one. I'm fine. I don't need help. I'm gonna say I'm fine. I don't need help. Because I feel like she might be having the company's best interests at heart here. So something, I'm suspicious of her just from reading the history with her. Not that she did anything wrong, right? Like I messed up, but she's obviously higher up in the company because she took that job eventually after we split up. So I'm a little concerned here.
I'm doing fine, Lena. I don't need help.
Yeah, I know. I'll still try and stay in the loop with STC on your progress. Keep an open channel, if you let me. that is.
Sure, thanks.
Sure. Thanks.
Be careful out there, Jan. Talk soon, I hope.
All right, let's go. She seems nice, though. She seems pretty cool.
Hey, were we supposed to stop here? Nope. It's way too early. Don't tell me something's wrong with the base again. Not on my watch. Systems are working fine. Something outside then? Yeah. Well, don't jump in your suit already. I'm kinda starting to like the inside of our base. All right, I'll take a look around.
So I'm gonna be the one responsible for doing all the exploration of the planet, I see. Act 1. All right, now we're getting into the meat of the game, baby. I don't know if I'm ready for all this, brother. I'm not ready. There's not very many days until the 3-body problem becomes a my body problem, and we're freaking screwed, dude. Day 6, the sun is far away. Okay. So we got further away. So we bought ourselves some time by moving the base. So we have more time. Eventually it'll start to catch up to us, right?
Yeah,
Find a route for the base.
There's a thing.
What did he say? Okay, hold on. Production. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. Suit battery, radiation filter, repair kit, climbing hook. I need all of that. But first, cannot navigate around lava river. Oh, we're gonna have to build a bridge, dude. All right, hold on. Aren't we? Hold on, let's get out. Oh, dude, find a route for the base. We gotta get out and look and find a route. Is that the problem? We're at a lava river? Holy shit. Yep, that's the problem.
So, this is why we stopped. A lava river.
Damn, dude. Well, that's no good,
Plan
man.
B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around.
What's a plan B? Figure out if there's a way
I
around.
wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
Okay, is there stuff here I can gather, though? Like, what's this? Extract organics? Yes, please. I need this stuff to make more things. I need stuff and things, dude. Oh, hey. I should set up a doohickamabob right here, right? Okay, so what was that? Q, building module. We need to do a scanner, right? Mining outpost. Wait, but that's not how I do that. Q, scanner. There we go. All right, scan wave. Hold F to send a scan wave. The wave appears on the scanned ground and moves toward the deposit. Sending a scan wave costs 1 energy. All right, it costs 1 energy. Hold F. I feel like I'm holding... Oh, no, I got to place the probes, right? Okay, let's place them. All right, what about here? And then, can I start scanning? Hold F. How do I send a scan wave again? It's not letting me... It's not letting me send a scan wave. Manual. Hold on, let's look at our manual. Hold F to send a scan wave. Okay, but I actually have to get over the deposit, right? I would assume. So, it doesn't look like I'm over the deposit, so I'm just gonna retrieve everything. Did that not retrieve everything? I think it did there for a sec. And then there we go. Oh, we're getting close. Okay, exit. Oh, I feel like we're getting much closer, dude. All right, we've scanned this. Dude, it takes some time to scan all this stuff, doesn't it, man? All right, retrieve the probes. Okay, so now we got a place to focus on, it feels like right in here. I feel like we're narrowing. Ah, man, I think I fucked it up. All right, retrieve all of those. All right, it's got to be somewhere around here, right? In this area. There we go. We found it. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, this is where we can craft our thing to get resources, right? Start mining. We're gonna need to build more stuff, so we're gonna mine for a little bit, and then we're gonna keep finding a route for the base. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta do pylons. That's right. I gotta connect this. Almost forgot about those. Travel pylon comes with a suit recharger. All right, 6 of these. Okay. I won't be able to climb back up here, but that should be fine. All right, we'll put that right there. And then escape out of here. We gotta drop down. I really need that climbing pickaxe, like really freaking bad, dude. That's gonna have to be like priority for crafting, I think, is that for real. Like there's no other, I don't think there's anything I need more, because exploration and finding resources is gonna be important, right? All right, let's just put it there. There we go.
Want me to take a look there?
Organics outpost. Yeah, go ahead and take a look there. Yes. You're gonna go over there. We're looking for a route to the base, right? Let's have you look over at the organics outpost. It'd be good. What is this over here, though? There's more organics to get right here, dude. The music is kind of sinister. It's freaking me out a little bit. I should really be prioritizing finding a route for the base. There are 2 sources of metals nearby, metal deposit and an enriched metals deposit. Approach them to learn more. They're down here. Ah, dude, I don't want to go down there yet, though. I'm starting to see Rapidium causes these visual distortions.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
Yep.
Only I had a tool to drill through.
All right, I had time. Special equipment is needed to drill through these rocks. Assignments. You can assign your altars to work at the base or outposts outside. Press tab and choose assignments. The altars are scheduled to work from 9 a.m. to 2100 or 11 p.m. No, wait, not 11 p.m. That's 9 p.m. So 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Is that right? Yeah. However, the number of hours a given altar is working depends on his emotional state. Highly motivated altars will work longer, while those in a bad mood will finish earlier. You can find the altar's work capacity and the number of hours he's already worked on that day close to his portrait. The estimation box tells you how much work altars should complete before the end of the day. Okay, so that wasn't how long he's been alive. That was how long the storage capacity of the base is full and work cannot be finished. You can expand it by constructing additional storage. Okay. We got to do more storage as well. Shit. All right, I need to get back to the base. It's only 3:31, but we have to build more storage, dude. I would like to have all my storage in one area on the base, I feel like. So, get through the rocks, find a way out. All right. Well, first things first, more storage, right? We got to start building more onto the base. Storage is down here, so I feel like I should build a lot of storage. Small storage. Oh, I don't have enough metal? Oh, dude. I gotta go get metal. Well, that's a conundrum, right? But, okay, I could teleport over to that place. Is he over there? Mining outpost? Is my altar there? He is. All right, so he's already working, but I need more storage. I need more metals. So I have to go back to those metals and learn how to get more, right? Well, I'm already here. I think this would be faster than going back to the base. Does he have something to say? That little dialogue icon up there, T? What does that mean? No, I can just collapse that. Okay. And then the technician is born. All right. So there was metal down over here, right? If I jump down. Yes. I need metals. So bad. Okay. So we got that. What is this? This deposit allows you to mine metals and enriched metals, which can be further refined. Mining this deposit is quick, but contrary to any other deposit, it's placed in an area with high levels of radiation. It requires scanning, building a mining outpost, and connecting it to the base. Mining this deposit is quick. Okay. So I do have to still scan. All right. Oops, that's not the scanner, but I gotta be quick here, right? Because I can only take on so much radiation, you know what I mean? All right, we're getting close. Remove the pylons. It's like over here, right? Let's see. Nope, I can only go so far here. Aw, dude, it's over here. I'm gonna take on too much radiation, man. How do I get over to this deposit? It's over there? I gotta be really careful here about the radiation, dude. Is it down here? Metals, deep deposit right here? Oh, the radiation is bad. Okay. What does this say? Metal deposit? A regular metal deposit allows you to mine metals at a normal pace without any health risks. It requires scanning, building a mining outpost, and connecting it to the base. Yeah. All right, so this is a regular one. This is not a radiation one, so let's scan and figure it out and go from there. Which way is it? Okay, it is not here. Oh, I found it. Holy shit. Wow, what a great second guess right there, dude. All right, let's fucking go, dude. Place mining outpost. Why can't I place mining outpost? Why won't it let me place it? Do I not have enough resources or something? It's telling me over there. Why can't I place it? Enriched metals deposit. I'm so confused. Get through the rocks is my current objective. Why am I not allowed to place the mining outpost? It says 0. Toggle retrieve mining outpost. Do I gotta go to the other mining outpost and not do the organics one? I do. All right, I'm gonna have to run back through the radiation. Or no, I could probably just go this way, right? There's gotta be a way to jump down over here. It's 6:05 p.m. There's not. I gotta run back the other way. All right, at least we've identified where that's at. I gotta run back over here and bring up the organics thing. That guy's mining it and he doesn't need to be. Oh shit, I might be fucked. I didn't bring the climbing pickaxe thing. Is there a way back here? Okay, there is a way back. There's also something down there, right there. There's another crashed ship or pod. I need the climbing pickaxe really bad, dude. All right, buddy, I got bad news. Hey, I appreciate you working here, but I don't need this anymore. How did we get up there again? Did I get up there this way? What is that over there, too? There's some sort of an anomaly over there, dude. All right, here's the mining. Yep. I need to get rid of you, and I need to go place you somewhere else. My altar's already done working, and I'm getting close to being done working. Q. And then mining outpost. How do I retrieve it? How do I, like, undo it? You know what I mean? What's it say? Energy recharge? How do I get rid of you? Yeah, I would really like to get rid of you. Damn, dude. I need more, like, how do I have a phone call too, waiting back at the base. I should use fast travel. Rock blockade. Dude, I really need that metals deposit over there, man. And I would really love to know how to retrieve this. Building mode. Oops. Exit that. Building mode has got to be the way to retrieve it, right? Back. Travel pylon. All right. Place. Toggle. Retrieve. Not enough storage space. I would love to get this away. Okay, hold on. Let's just go back to base. See what this call's about and then go from there, right? What's the call? Is it Lucas? Yeah.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I'm on it. Just need time. I don't know. Can you help me?
I don't know. Still working on it. Anyway, you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew. If you know what I mean.
More altars.
More altars. Is that all you have for me?
Man, you still don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
I'm gonna say, what's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dolski, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
What?
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered
Teleportation? Dude, is this guy like 20 years old? All he's doing is quoting his grandma to me. My life is on the line, bro. My altar's life is on the line. I'm gonna say, how long will it take him?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
It's your job to ensure our safety.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
Stop with the church metaphors, dude. You said there's other news.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium
How is that
as
the
possible.
good news? Now, when I'm in the middle of this shit, figures I'm worthless to you without Rapidium.
Huh. Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit, if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
I'm gonna say we're getting along much better.
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
What will happen to my altars later?
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters.
What? That came out of left field. I didn't see that coming, dude.
I hope you're not laughing.
Tell me more about your family.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, No time to talk about families now, right?
Man, I can relate a lot to Jan because I grew up an only child as well, and very small family. Both my parents have passed. I mean, his mom passed. He doesn't have a relationship with his dad because his dad was kind of a piece of shit. But, you know, that feeling of not having siblings or not having a lot of close family left in the world, which is the sense I just got from his dialogue line there and his response to Lucas, it's definitely... You know, like I have my wife and my kids, and of course I love them to death and they're in my entire world. But, you know, it's different when you don't have a lot of familial ties connecting you to your childhood and your upbringing and everything because, you know, you've lost your parents and your grandparents and everything. There's this, I don't know, there's this different strangeness to it that's very hard to explain. So it's really interesting. This game so far has been an emotional roller coaster and much more like humanist in a sense to me. Like, despite it being this survival game where it's just focused on managing resources and base building and everything, there's this deep undercurrent in narrative here that I really enjoy that they've done. The voice acting is really good and everything. I'm all bought into this. I want to say a couple of other things real quick too. I do want to point out that the further we get into this, we're going to get the option to choose like different types of altars and everything. So if you guys end up wanting to play this for yourself or anything, I do want to point out, because a lot of people say they like to check out or play the games that I play. This is going to be a different experience for everybody. Once you get past that prologue and you start creating multiple altars, your path and what you do and who you create and when you create them and, you know, your dialogue options and everything, all this stuff, especially in the early game, is supposed to have consequences and everything on how the game ends and how things play out. So while it may not seem like it yet, these choices and how we're responding to people and next what altars I create and everything, that's going to be entirely player driven, and it could end up meaning you have a different experience, which I think is really cool. It speaks to a lot of replayability for the game. I hope you guys are in for this, but whenever we get optional dialogue, I'm going to explore it and try to take it all in because I want all of the backstory and all of the lore and everything. I hope you guys enjoy that. I really like a deep narrative and things that are fleshed out. So if a game gives me an option to get more information, I'm gonna do it.
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
How did he save my life? By just allowing me to create altars or letting me in on the branching procedure, I guess?
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dolski. And wait for contact from my boss.
All right, whatever you say, dude. Your life path has been updated. New branches and possible alterations are available in the quantum computer. All right. I need to find a way to get through the rocks and whatever. And I also need more metals so that I can start crafting the climbing hook and all this other stuff. I really don't know how to... What does it say about the kitchen? Hold on. It said something about the kitchen when I was just looking on tab over here. Production. Do I need more food? Oh, we have a new thing for cooking. A cooked meal. Okay. We have plenty of food right now, so we're good on food. I need to find a way to get through the rocks. I'm gonna go here. Can I create another altar? Can we go ahead and do like a second altar? I think we can. Okay, so there's technician, which we've already done. We could create a miner off of the technician. We could create a guard. Oh, dude, we're gonna have to guard a... What is that? A botanist, a scientist, and a refiner, and then a worker off of a refiner. We can also go over here and create a doctor and then a shrink. So we could both do physical medicine and people to help with the mental stuff, which I'm sure we're gonna need a shrink based on the crazy set of circumstances we find ourselves. But can I be honest here? I feel like we need a fucking scientist, brother. Can research new technologies. We're gonna need to make some crazy tech to get ourselves the hell out of this situation. And also too, we're on an alien planet. researching new biologics, metals, rapidium, and everything. I need somebody who has a scientific mind who can fucking help with this, you know? So I think I'm gonna try to create a scientist. It branches at 26 years old. Instead of better prospects, walking away from your corporate job, you go the path of science. All right, let's do it, dude. That's gonna be my second altar for sure. I gotta go to the womb and I gotta wake him up, right? Dude, I don't know about this, brother. He's right here. All right. Oh, wait, time remaining, progress, scientist. So it still takes some time. Time remaining 7 hours and 50 minutes to grow an alter scientist version of myself. The birthing process is only 7 hours, so it'll be before this day is over, right? I don't know how I'm gonna mine shit without being able to get rid of the other one. I'm gonna talk to this altar before I go. Socializing in the evenings. Being tired slows your work, but doesn't have to impact your social life. You still have enough energy to socialize with your altars. Open tab. Okay, let's go. All right, let's talk to this guy. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, technician Jan? Something you wanted to discuss with me?
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what? Having a smart me on board. Seriously? Yeah. I flipped through some manuals while you were sitting on your hands. Looks like we had the base operating in minimum maintenance mode. Oh? Yeah. But I played around with functionality options and hey presto. We got some new handy toys unlocked. Tools in the workshop and such.
All right, thanks. Can't wait to check them out. It's what I expected from a technician. Good, that'll keep you busy. I'm gonna say thank you. I'm not gonna get all sarcastic with this guy and everything. He's obviously, like, he didn't ask to be created, and this is a lot for a guy to take in. He's only like, what, like a day and a half old at this point or some shit?
Wow. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to check them out. No problem. There's also some upgrades available in the building module. Sound like something you like to play around with too?
Sweet, we could do with some improvements.
Sweet. We could do with some improvements here. Sure, but don't start fantasizing too much. Remember, everything costs resources. So, wherever we are and however long we're staying, it might just be wise to see if we can set up a mining outpost instead of relying on shallow deposits. Just in case. Sound advice. I'll consider.
All right, good stuff. I've socialized with my dude. I think I've done everything I can today. I think I gotta go to sleep now. Is there anything else in the captain's log that'll help me? Here's the problem. I really need to set up a metal mining post, but I can only do one right now. And I don't know how to get rid of the organics one that I did. My storage is full. I need metals to build more modules, to build more storage. Day 7, the sun is far away. At least we're not having to worry about the sun right now. I wonder if we could just keep like rolling around to different areas in the planet and get ready. A new altar is ready. Oh shit, brother. Let's go. Let's wake him up, dude. Where's the womb? Nope, not right there. I gotta go up, right? Oh, dude, but this is a day that I could work and everything, right? Oh man, here we go. Second altar, wake it up. I love how they come clothed. Like, who's dressing them? I'm gonna say hey there.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned.
So this guy has a scientific mind.
Okay. Surprisingly, okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What?
Rapidium.
How much Rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
I'm gonna say that's not the most important thing. I'm gonna say a lot.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which could only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Holy shit, this is a super smart version of Jan. This guy's gonna be a lot easier to deal with, I think, as long as I play to his analytical and scientific and curiosity, right? His scientific side. As long as I play there, he'll be good. You are wrong. We're not copies. I'm gonna say you're right. It's impressive.
Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
Everybody's died.
The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Get to work immediately is what I'm gonna say.
You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
Okay, wow. This guy's just like, hey.
Man, can we talk?
Yes, I guess we can. Where are you? You are up in the kitchen, okay. Which I am also. Uh-oh, you met the other altar? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. Yeah, how do I talk to you, brother? How do I talk to you? The altars have gathered in the kitchen.
Also, Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Okay, joy from both of them, but how do I talk to this
Cheers.
guy? All right, it's very weird that they just met each other and just were like totally cool initially. I guess they're in the same predicament, right? Like as far as being alters of me, the original Jan, so you look tired.
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
I'll get you a dormitory.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it. I'll get you a proper dorm.
Sounds like a promise.
Okay, so I need to build a dormitory so these guys have a place to sleep. All right, track a place to sleep. Definitely build a dormitory and get through those rocks. I need to figure out mining though, for sure. All right, let's go back down to the command center, I guess, and see, can we build a dorm now? Do I want to try to build something right now? No calls currently, right? I don't know if it's a good idea to build something. All right, build. Because we don't, I don't have the metals. I can't build anything. I need to get metals. I have to figure that out, dude. All right, I have to figure out how to go get metals. So I have to go outside and we need metal. We need metal so bad right now. I need a lot of metal too. All right, airlock. Like, how do I get rid of a... There's the metals deposit. How do I get rid of this outpost right here? Like, no organic space? Yeah, no, I know that. Oh, retrieve it. Here we go. I just saw it. Retrieve it. There we go.
Man, we're running out of storage space.
No, I know we're out of storage space, dude. If I could get rid of these pylons too, I would do that. I guess I could leave them set up. Maybe I don't have all. I need to go over here and build this so that I can mine metal because I need metal really bad. Storage is 357 out of 360. That's bad, dude. Go down right here. Gotta run through the radiation. It's already 9:20 a.m. too. This is bad. That metals deposit should still be identified up here, right? I could really use the enriched metals down there, but that's a story for another day. I feel like we gotta get fucking moving, don't we? Nope, that's not what I want to build. I want to build a mining outpost. Yes, please. And then I need to connect it to the base via pylons, which is gonna be a real pain in the arse. Like, big time, right? So pylon time. All right. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna need every foot of this. I'm gonna have to get those other pylons, dude. I really messed up building that organic one when I shouldn't have, you know? That really screwed me big time. All right, this is the last one that I have without going and retrieving the other ones. But it's gonna connect right here. Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Should I resolve this?
Sweet. Assign metals outpost? Sure, dude. Go do the metals outpost. All right, escape those pylons. All right, so I have everything connected pylon-wise. I just would love to be able to do 2 mining things, but I need that guy to mine metal for me. Is he over there yet? I only have 12 right now. All right, have him work at that place. Dude, he should be getting metal for me. He's at the metals outpost. Yeah, dude, I need that. We need that metal. Storage is gonna be kind of low. Okay, so I need to go and I need to build stuff, right? We need more storage in the first place. Build, dude. All right, do I build an elevator? I feel like I build one more elevator, right? Is that guy getting metals or not? I build one more elevator so I can build storage down here, right? All right, storage is not full and that should give us the ability to get more metal, but we're only down to 2 metal. I really need that guy to get cranking on the metal production. Is he not doing anything? It's 10:57, bro. Are you out there working? I feel like I could do this faster than you, bro. I'm about to go check on him. Are you actually getting metal? On shift? Dude. You gotta go faster. We need the metal, brother. Is he actually drilling? 6 seconds? Okay, I'm not seeing the metal resources go up, dude. They gotta go up faster. I know I could probably explore. Okay, there we go. 8. Okay, they are going up. All right, why don't I try to find this enriched metals deposit over here. Why don't I do that with the scanner? I feel like that would be a good use of my time, probably. It's probably somewhere in here, right? Hopefully. Is there any more here? Oh, we almost got it, dude. I'm gonna retrieve them all. It's over here somewhere. I think I found it. It's like right over here. Oh, we're getting so close. All right, I did find it. It's over this way. Can I place multiple? I can. Now I'm starting to be able to place more probes. All right, it's this way. I really gotta be careful with my radiation though. Oh, it's like right in here, dude. I gotta make sure that I'm careful with the radiation. Where the fuck is this thing, dude? Being a real pain in the ass to find, isn't it? There we go, found it. Fuck yeah. All right, do I have enough metal to make a... What do I need to make this? How come I can only have one mining outpost? It would be really nice to be able to get this other one and get both up and running. All right, at least I found the enriched metals deposit. I feel like that's positive. We have 18 metal now. So scientist Jan is working on it. I should be able to build a dormitory. Or I gotta build that drill to get through the rocks as well. I really need the climbing tool though. I really do. We're good on organics for right now. Okay, where's the workshop again? Where did I put it? It's one up. That's right. All right, we gotta go build some shit, dude. I don't have... Wait, wasn't it one up? Oh, it was down. It was where I was. All right, eventually I'm gonna learn where everything is. I promise. I'm so bad at directions. I'm like directionally challenged big time. I do not have enough metals. I should have mined that myself. Is there a way for me to tell him to come off of that thing? Like get away? Stop working it? Like, how do I unassign him? Production, assignments, here we go. Metals outpost, can I tell him to stop? Unassigned. Can I put him in the kitchen? Maybe in the workshop? How do I like... Okay, I could just click on something. I'm gonna assign him to the workshop. And I'm gonna assign him to base maintenance. All right, I don't know if the workshop was the best idea for that guy. I'm gonna go use the rest of my time to mine metal because that guy was way too freaking slow, dude. Like, way too slow. We need metal stat, bro. I don't know why you were taking so long. Last time I mined, it was way faster. Yeah, this is going way better, dude. I'm getting so much more metal. Oh, no. We have... Okay. Oh, wow. I did not expect that metal to... Okay, retrieve mining outpost. Not enough storage space? There's not enough storage space for me to retrieve the mining outpost. All right, I'm gonna have to... We gotta create more storage, dude. Storage has become such a big problem, hasn't it? I did not expect that this soon. I guess it makes sense, though. All right, dude. Well, first, I really need a dormitory. It's 40. Storage is 30. I have to do it. I'm not gonna have enough metal, though. Dormitory right next to the airlock, maybe? So they can get out, but then that blocks the elevators from going up, right? So then what if we did a dormitory up here? Up top. There we go. All right, and then build... Oh, dude. I still need metal. We do not have storage space. I wonder if I'll be able to retrieve it after today. All right, well, I built the dorm. They should be happy. Less rebellion, less gloom. Okay, so he's doing pretty good, man. Good shit. I need 60 metal for this, dude. Brrr. I'm so metal. I need metal. What is he building? What are you building? He's just working in the workshop. I don't know what he's doing. Our storage numbers are going up. What is he building? Why do we have more metal? All right, I'm about to transport myself and just see if I can pick up this thing now after getting rid of some of our storage or whatever. Yes. All right, sweet. Then we should be able to place it down over here and get more metal. Hell yeah. Before the end of the day too. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Hold on. Should I take care of this now?
No, you shouldn't. No. Nope. I just need more metal. All right. Unassigned. Warning, incoming radiation. Oh, shit. We got to get out, dude. Okay. We're good here. Do my alters want to talk? None of them want to talk right now. So I think what we'll try to do... Dude, I still don't have enough to build more storage. This is so bad, dude. Oh, dude, I guess I didn't get enough to do... I didn't get enough metal. I didn't have enough time, really, to mine, so we're just gonna go to sleep for now. My altar should be okay. Dude, I'm getting addicted to this game already. This is like a fun gameplay loop. Day 8, the sun is far away. Okay. 8 days. We don't seem to have any phone calls just yet, which I'm good with. I don't really want to talk to the corporation or anybody. They're assholes. We need to go mine metal. Wait. My storage is... Okay, I have storage. So, nope. All right, metals deposit. There we go. All right, please let me mine. Yes, we're getting all the good metal, dude. Hell yeah, dude. One of your altars is suffering from radiation burn, and it affects his ability to work. You can see the altar health status in the altars tab. Altars can get better much quicker if they rest. Okay. Altars tab. How did he get radiation? Whoa, because I had him assigned out there for too long. Oh, shit, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, no. It's this guy, radiation burn worsening due to the offline radiation barrier. Oh, shit. How do I fix that? Manual. Irradiated altars. All right. Your altars risk getting irradiated in various situations. Working on enriched metal outposts exposes them to a moderate amount of radiation. Staying inside the base while the radiation barrier is disabled exposes them to a small amount of radiation. You can see the radiation status of your altars in the altars tab. To heal your altars from radiation, make sure your radiation barrier is turned with some radiation filters and storage. If the altars are already suffering from radiation burn or heavy radiation burn, they can rest in the infirmary. Altars with radiation burn will slowly recover over time if they stay in a safe environment, but resting in the infirmary will quicken the process. Their work time will be somewhat limited. Altars with heavy radiation burn will die if they don't rest in the infirmary. They cannot work. Shit. I don't even have an infirmary, dude. All right, hold on. First. All right. This is bad, man. All right, how much is an infirmary to build? It's... Oh my gosh, I don't even have the metals, but we need more storage right now. So we're gonna build that there. We need an elevator to go all the way down. There we go, to connect. Now we have a lot more storage. That should be good. We're running low on metal again. Can I tell that altar to rest if I go to assignments? How do I tell him to rest? I'm gonna tell him like unassigned, no base maintenance, dude. I need you to rest. And then we need to craft...
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Enriched metals outpost. No, I can't have you getting radiation burn. We need a radiation filter though. The radiation barrier can't work without radiation filters. One radiation filter powers the barrier for a day. All right. Can you make that? Is he making that? He's making it in 2 minutes. All right. Where is the radiation barrier though? Communication, the womb, kitchen, dorm. I have no idea where it is. Go to the machinery module. All right, it wants me to go down. Is that where the radiation barrier thing is? That kind of makes sense. Check status of base modules. Command center. Show low failure risk workplaces. Yes. Need to repair heavily damaged modules. Needed 0 command center, machinery. Where's the, where's the radiation barrier? Right here. All right, auto load filters. There we go. Oh, we had filters in storage, so I didn't really need to make another one, but we've loaded it. Now he should get better. I can't make the dormitory yet. Okay. Or the infirmary. I have the dormitory already. All right, let's go back to mining. I need metal to be able to make everything that I need. All right. Although I'm getting radiation out here as well. I'm trying to hurry up, dude. Yep, I'm too irradiated. Oh, shit. I gotta get back. All right. Irradiation level critical. Fuck. How do I really need an infirmary, don't I? And I don't have enough. I don't have the special stuff I need to build it. Like if we look again and build, I need 60 of whatever that is. I wish it would tell me what that is. The infirmary, I could get over this sooner, you know, that would be better. I do need to make the climbing pickaxe. And I also need, dude, I don't have enough. I have enough organics. I don't have enough metal. I could make another mining outpost. Plyon package. Dude, repair kit. I also need to make the drill. Generates a laser beam that allows the melting down of rock formations on the planet. It requires a cartridge to work. That's what I need to break through the rock over there as well. Man, this is getting complex. I'm gonna have to send one of the alters out there to work that. I actually think it's 5:14. I think I'm gonna have to assign scientist Jan to the enriched outpost because he's the one without radiation burn right now. Base maintenance, I'm gonna put that guy so that he can work on maintaining the base. End of day estimate, 6 metals and 6 enriched metals. Dude, that's like nothing though.
Keeping busy, I hope.
All right. Yeah, keep him busy. Dude. Okay, I think priority would be the drill. So I just need 30 more metals for that. And then the next priority would be climbing hook for gear, right? I need the drill to continue the thing. Are there any phone call conversations or anything right now? No. Nobody wants to talk. We have everybody assigned. Production, right? Kitchen and altars. We're good on food. No hunger. Adequately ate today. I'm irradiated. It hurts. I'm afraid and angry. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry you're afraid. He's clenching his fists. He must be furious. It looks like he is feeling okay. All right. This is storage. We have 1 scanner, 5 radiation filters. These are our metals. We have enriched metals. Why can I not use those to build things? We have plenty of organics, dude. Storage space we're doing okay on. Why can't I build anything with enriched metals? Like, these all require regular, but wouldn't enriched metals? Couldn't I just build it better? Social room. And then what do I need? Research required, so we have to build that research wing or whatever. So I think my plans for my base, right? I'm gonna put all my storage down here, and then all my like other modules up around here. Eventually, I guess it's saying you can make this bigger though, right? So I don't know what to do next because I'm too irradiated to go. I guess I could go explore outside, right? I can't travel out there. I guess I could just go out the airlock and explore, right? Yeah. Am I still gaining radiation? Why is it still showing? It's just because of how irradiated I am, right? I can walk around. I'm gonna take these up, this plion up here or whatever. Man, getting that enriched metals outpost mineral thing going really messed up original Jan, didn't it? At least we identified where biologics are if we need them. Be really helpful. Can I get you back? Retrieve. Yep. Thank you. All right. Is my radiation going down? Not since I'm in the planet. Damn. What is this? Organics. I don't really need any more organics. That lava looks sinister, dude. But I guess I'll take it. It doesn't hurt, right? We just have to be back at the base at 8 p.m., right? That's the goal. I really need to get through that stuff. The technician recovered from the radiation burn. Hell yeah, brother. Way to go, dude. I'm proud of you, buddy. Sweet. He has recovered. Wasn't there Rapidium somewhere around here, too? See, this is where I need the climbing thing. This is where I need the climbing tool. I just haven't been able to mine enough metal yet, dude. I really don't want to go down to that radiation deposit. You know what I would like to do, though, is get over to that crashed thing right there. Oh, I'm not better enough, though. I think I just got to go wait until 8 p.m. and end the day, right? There's nothing else I could do right now. Man, survival's a real bitch, isn't it? Getting my ass kicked over here, dude. All right. Get through the rocks. Yep. And I've looked at everything in the manual. All right. We're going to go down. Oh, can I create another altar? I should do another altar, the quantum computer, if I have the ability, right? I need more people helping. Silly Billy, what is the next thing we should do? I just thought about that. I'm going to create my third altar, dude. Okay, we did the scientist. We could do the botanist, 100% efficiency when growing crops in the greenhouse. We might need that. A guard. I feel like we should probably get a doctor, though. 50% efficiency when mining minerals. Oh, but we got to do a miner. I really need someone heals altars 8 times faster at the infirmary. We don't, and he cooks food faster, too, it says. Yeah, I got to do a miner because we need to mine stuff better. So instead of not accepting and walking away from the job offer at the mines, we took the job offer at the mines, right? Jan Miner. So we have Jan Scientist, Jan Miner, and Jan Technician so far. Well, I guess Jan Miner he's still cooking, right? Is that what we call it? Yeah, 7 hours and 55 minutes until my boy Jan Miner wakes up here. Hey, Jan the Technician's over here just chilling by Molly, the cloned sheep. All right, it's almost the end of the day. I don't want to end just yet because my guy's still out there mining, you know, but is there a call? No, the technician's up there. The scientist is there. I'm down here. All right. Radiation filter is on. End the day. I'm too irradiated. Day 9, the sun is far away. All right. We're going to almost have survived for day 10s. A new altar is ready. Oh shit, brother. We're about to go meet the third version of me that I've created. Hey there.
Hey, man. You alright?
Alright? Hell no. Feel like I'm fucking dying. Oh, shit. That's it then. I'm dead already.
Not yet, brother, not yet.
Not yet, brother, not yet.
Damn it. Yet another disappointment.
What are you disappointed about?
You're on strong sedatives.
Mm-hmm. This is one strange dream.
Why don't we give you a mental checkup first, okay?
Yeah. That's what they always say before they break the bad news to you. Shoot.
What's your name?
My name is Jan Dolski, but I'm seeing fucking double. You should worry about that.
We'll get there. Just fill me in on your role on this mission.
Well, I used to be a miner, but then I lost my hand in an accident. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck is this? My fucking arm. It's there again. Okay, I'm done with your little survey. Tell me what's going on. What have you done to my body?
I fixed it for you. I'm gonna say it's not your body, it's mine. All right, I feel like I need to be straight with this guy. My father was a miner for like 21 years. His career, like before I was born and the first few years after I was born, before the mines in the area that we live shut down. And so, a lot of miners are straight shooters. They don't bullshit.
It's not your body, it's mine.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Jan Dolski. I got stranded on a desolate planet where I found Rapidium, so I used it to make you my copy.
What the fuck did you drug me with, man? Oh, this is insane. What a trip.
It's not a trip. It's reality. Your new reality.
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, Mr. Dolski, would you be kind enough to tell me why your body's so damn intact? Because if you really are who you claim to be, both of us should be short an arm.
That's smart. We're not exact copies. Okay.
That's smart. We're not exact copies. We only share the same DNA. Our minds and memories are different.
Okay. I knew it was a fucking mistake the moment I signed up for this goddamn mission. Oh, man. You want to know what's most cruel about what you did?
Bringing you to life against your will. I don't know. Tell me. Giving you fake memories. I'm gonna say bringing you to life against you. No, I'm gonna say the top one.
Bringing you to life against your will?
Keeping all that shit I went through in my head.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
that, my brother, is cruelty.
Look, you obviously had a complicated life, so why don't we try to look ahead now?
To what?
Working hard to help me, whatever the journey brings.
To whatever this journey brings for us.
Oh, no, thanks, man. I've had my share of surprises.
In that case, why don't you just kick back and take some time to get used to your new self? Go through the mission logs. They should clear a lot of things up for you.
Okay.
All right. Well, I feel like this guy's going to be pretty hard to win over, right? Like, he's not very happy about all of this at all. So do I need to put a new filter in or whatever in maintenance? Where's maintenance again? Or machinery, I mean. I put it on auto, didn't I? Or did I not? I did put it on auto load filters. Okay. So we're good there. I feel like I need to go mine because I need more metal desperately, but my radiation is pretty messed up. I'm gonna go do it anyway, dude. That's where I need to be. That's absolutely where I need to be right now. I need to be mining. So fuck the radiation. I'll just have to take it. I'm way better at mining than the other guys. I need to get as much as I can, as quickly as I can. Damn it. All right, that's at least enough for me to craft the drill. And then I can go to assignments here. And I can't assign him yet, but I've got him on the enriched minerals outpost. He's off shift, he's on shift. Okay. He's doing fine on that. The workshop's over here. I have 78 metal. Dude, so close. I needed 110. All right, I'm gonna make the drill. All right, that's the next thing I needed anyway. Okay. We have the drill. Now I should be able to go break up those rocks out there that I need to break up, right? I'm gonna have radiation on my screen this entire playthrough because it's gonna be a long time until I get an infirmary. I feel like I haven't even uncovered like one of the things that I need for an infirmary. Hold on, this is biologics or organics, I mean. Fill my organics all the way up. Gotta do that. I should have a way to get through the rocks up here now, right? Yeah.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
All right, put the drill.
Only I had a tool to drill through them.
I do. Drill cartridges. How do I drill through them? Why won't it let me? Oh, I just placed the drill back here? Interesting. And then I start operating this. Is that the only use I get out of that drill? It is. Damn. Destroying a rock wall to clear the path uses up 1 drill charge. You can craft them in the workshop. Damn, dude. Man. Well, there goes that 1 charge, right? Oh, we got more Rapidium over here? Bruh. Your boy needs that Rapidium. All right, I gotta clear that path there too. Is it over here? I gotta make as many altars as possible, dude. So this is what I need. Where's that Rapidium? I'm not getting any, ooh, metal? We got metals here, dude. Perfect. Or is that's not Rapidium. The Rapidium's over here. I can't climb that yet because I don't have the right thing. Doesn't it look like I should be able to get Rapidium here? A deep deposit. Oh, I need another. It's okay. I actually have to like scan for the Rapidium here, I think, and mine it probably. I gotcha. All right, well, we're gonna keep exploring. Oh my God. There's a lot of lava on this planet. That scares me, dude. Wait, is this the Rapidium right here? Previously, I was able to just walk up to it, but it says deep deposit, so I think that means I need to mine it. What the fuck is this, though? What is this? Metals. Oh, thank God, I needed more metal, dude.
Hey, man, we're running out of storage space.
I see that. I'm coming back because I wore myself out a little. Also, the radiation is bad. Oh, no, I might die. This might be it for me, dude. I might pass out right here. I'm so sick. I'll die if I don't get to back to the thing and in the infirmary. I don't want to die. Get in, dude. Oh, my God. I almost had 3rd-degree radiation burns. I don't think it could be any closer to that, dude. Irradiation level critical. Yeah, no shit. All right, drill cartridge, a repair kit. I need the climbing thing for sure. And then I need another drill cartridge. Oh my God. All right. Climbing thing. That's it. I'm exhausted. I actually have to go to bed now. All right, this was a very productive day. I don't think there are any calls or anything waiting, but phew, I really wore myself out and I almost killed myself. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for original Jan. I almost killed myself and I didn't mean to. Day 10, the sun is far away. Oh, we've almost survived 10 days. We've almost done 10 days. I don't know if I'm gonna make it much further though, dude. Being honest. All right, we gotta go up. I gotta get the climbing pickaxe thing finished. All right, and then we need another drill cartridge. Perfect. All right, let's look at assignments real quick. Can I talk to that other guy? I still can't assign him. He's on base maintenance. He's out there drilling. It says he's off shift though. Why is he off shift? Is it because of radiation? No, he's not even that irradiated, dude. Like, go do your shit, man. I don't know what to do with that guy. Can I make more base stuff now? Like, what else do I need? All right, I really need a refinery, a place where enriched metals can be processed into metals and organics. Okay, yeah, I really need that, but I need 40 metal for that. I really need more storage as well, and I really need an infirmary, but I haven't found the minerals that I need for the infirmary. Okay. All right, well, we got to get out there. I think I got to go out of the airlock. Where's my guy, though? The miner? Can I try to talk to him? See if, like, we can fix our... Yeah. Let's see if I can get this guy to start working. I can send him to mine. Doing all right?
Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't know. All right, I guess, but still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
Embrace it. I'm gonna say you're doing great.
You're dealing with it really well. Great job.
Huh. Long time since I heard those two words put together. But yeah. Focusing on the work helps me keep my demons at bay.
Don't hold back. Work is the best cure. I'm gonna say don't push yourself.
Just don't push yourself. You don't need to prove anything.
Really? That's hard when everybody takes you for a useless loser.
You're not useless. I'm gonna say you're not a loser. I'm gonna say you're not useless because he probably values work.
You're anything but useless. We really need your mining skills here.
Wow. That's new. But is it really me you need? I mean, with this change, am I still the same person I was?
You're a new person. Your past isn't real. You're still the same person, healed. I'm gonna say you're still the same person.
Relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed.
Doesn't feel that simple.
Don't
man, worry about it
I
too
messed
much.
him up. I said the wrong thing.
I'll try.
All right, hopefully I can assign him now because I really need him. All right, assign. I really need him. There we go. I need him mining over there. He's on shift because that would be extremely fucking helpful. And then for this guy, I guess, can I put him in the workshop? Will he go on shift in the workshop? Okay, good shit. All right, now what I need to do is I need to go outside, clear some other rockways, and find more metal if I can. Just like metal deposits above ground, you know? So that we don't have any issues. I need to keep exploring, basically, is what I need to do. Because we need more resources max, so I need to find places where we can get those resources. I'm starting to run out of organics, so I could do this as well. All right, deposit empty. That guy's working over there. He's getting stuff. He's 50% increase in mining efficiency, so... And I can actually get more metal from this, right? Just a little bit. 20, but better than nothing. Getting close. More storage, more metal. Anything I could do to get metal, dude. All right, this is the lava river.
This is not good.
Does not look like we can cross. Do we need to build a bridge?
We are surrounded.
We're gonna have to build a bridge of some sort, aren't we? So we can roll the base across.
So much for plan B.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed. Develop a new plan. Well, shit. That's not gonna go well, is it? All right. Oh, boy, dude. Oh, dude, that's flowing lava right there. That's so fucked. The travel pylon is a useful structure for exploring terrain far away from base. When built, it works as a fast travel point as well as a regular pylon that connects to other structures. Okay, cool. I don't want to build it right now, but what I do want to do is use a drill charge and get through this rock right here. I feel like I can still run back on my own.
Hey,
Hold control to walk slowly. What is that?
it's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
All right, I'm gonna slowly approach it. Find an altar who knows something about anomalies. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm fucked. I'm so screwed. Strange phenomena. Wow, that really screwed me. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna put a travel pylon down here. I need to get back to base very quickly. That's absolutely right. I should have listened to the game when it told me to do that. That's so silly of me. Oh, it has to be connected to other pylons though. Fuck, dude. All right, well now I just gotta run my irradiated critical level ass back over here. And I gotta go talk to Jan the scientist, right? I would assume that's the guy who knows about the anomalies. He's a fucking scientist, right? I feel like that's the best. I'm gonna have to also produce some more pylons in the workshop. We definitely need more. I like that they made an option for you to pick up all of your like planted structures when you move the base though, because that feels really important, right? Am I able to talk to this guy without deassigning him? Yeah, talk to him. I need to know something, brother. I found something peculiar.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval. The what?
What does that mean?
Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane.
Is that an overlapping of dimensions and realities? What? Yeah, it felt totally like that. You believe in such crazy theories? I better stay clear of it. I'm gonna say it totally felt like that.
Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been the spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics. We need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
Sir, yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna ask him how he's settling in.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
This place is not run optimally. Yeah, no shit, dude. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I'm Jan, just the regular old builder, man. I'm a builder. I build shit, and that's all I do. I don't know how to run a base and tell everybody what to do. Can you teach me how to run it better?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
You know, I kind of disagree with that, though. Yeah, team building is important, like it says, and I need everybody working in cohesion and everybody happy. Otherwise, if everybody's not doing their jobs, we're not making it off this godforsaken alien barren planet before the three-body problem cooks us all into the ultimate interstellar omelet. You understand me?
Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way around. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed.
I understand how you feel. Just focus on work here and now. I was going to ask, what's your research about?
So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back.
You had big plans for it? I'm gonna say you had big plans for it.
You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
Just focus on work here and now.
Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but yes, you're right. Let's get Rapidium back to Earth, and maybe later, we'll see.
You got it, dude. We'll do it together, man. We'll do it. I feel like you're my brother, dude. All right, static anomaly. There's something in the database about these, right? Anomalies, static anomalies. Static anomalies are common on the surface of the planet. They are immobile and rather harmless if handled with proper care. However, if a careless explorer steps into one, they will suffer from a radiation surge. Yeah. Shit almost killed me, dude. Okay, let's see what I need to build first. I need to build shit. Oh, what is this? Scheduled work? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't have a lot else to do. No, you don't need to do base maintenance. No, don't worry about that. All right. Kitchen. There's something going on in the kitchen up there that we need to check. But for now, we have a dormitory, we have small storage. I need a refinery and I need a research lab for my scientists to work in. I can build both, it seems. So I'm gonna put the refinery, dude, right next to I'm gonna put the refinery next to Captain's cabin. And then I'm gonna put the, what was the other thing I was gonna build? I did the refinery, small storage. I needed something else, right? I did the research lab. No, I did the research lab down there. I need to do the refinery right next to the communications room. Okay. Good stuff. All right. And then as far as assigning my altars, refinery, I need to start refining stuff. Assignments. All right. You're going to get off of the workshop, buddy. We're gonna assign you to the research lab. You gotta start researching shit, my brother. He's on base maintenance and he's on the metals outpost mining, which is the right call. But I guess I could go do the refinery right now, but I need to go check what's going on in the kitchen. I don't know why there's an exclamation point up there. Uh-oh, these guys are talking.
Man,
investigate.
Need.
Quality of food. Alters argue about the quality of food given to them. Scientists wants to stick to the mush diet while the technician demands that they will be fed quality meals regularly. We need to save resources. Mush is nutritional and keeps us going. Others need to toughen up and focus on the mission. Jan the technician, we are human beings, not cattle. We should be given proper meals on a regular basis, if not every day. At least 2 times quality meal in the next 5 days. I'm gonna go with Jan the technician.
And I'm telling you, this is the least important of our priorities.
In order to make cooked meals, you need raw food. It can be grown in a greenhouse. Okay. So I gotta make a greenhouse too. I don't have the resources right now for that, brother. So you're just gonna have to deal with that. The refinery was down by the captain's quarters, right? All right, I'm gonna, oh no, this is the research. The refinery was up across from the communications, right? Yep. No calls, man. The company's really leaving us out in the lurch here, I feel like. I need to assignments, production. Where was that? Refinery. We need to put all of our metals and organics in there and just queue up everything. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to work on it until 8 p.m. Yep, keep going. All right, there we go. Worked on it till 8. I should be able to build another module real quick. The greenhouse, like they were asking, right? I have an optional task. I'll look at that in a second. Build greenhouse. We're going to need more storage too. Oh my God, the greenhouse has got to be massive, bro. Nizer. What do I do here? Thing's huge. That's like the only place I can put it, brother. Then we're gonna have to build a corridor. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I know where I'm putting the greenhouse. I want to put it here. Okay, they should be connected, right? So I just need to check that. Like if I go back over here. And then this is machinery. And then this is here. I just need to make sure that these are actually connected. Yeah, look at this, dude. Crops can be grown or queued by altars. Raw food. I'll do a raw food package. Right? It takes 16 minutes. Okay. Cool, dude. The greenhouse looks dope, man. This looks fucking awesome. This is really cool. All right. What do I do in storage? I could just see what I have. Okay. All right. It's the end of the day, though. We're back in machinery. Can I build any other modules? I really wish I had 8 more metal so that I could do another refinery. But hey, I think we're at the end of the day here. Does anybody need to talk? None of my altars need to talk. Let's look at assignments real quick. He's still on shift. He's still working. This guy's researching. Nothing in the queue. Shit, let me go check the research lab. Where's that at again? It's down. Oh, it's across from my cabins right here. So we have to determine what we want to research, right? Let's queue that up. Cheaper batteries, economy, enriched metals efficiency, non-metals efficiency. That's mining faster, which might be good. Recycler, module that produces organics daily. The more people in base, the more organics are produced. Base maintenance workplace unlocks the second workplace in the base maintenance module. And then mission, we don't have anything right now. I think cheaper batteries. With cheaper battery upgrade, crafting a soup battery requires 50% less organics. I haven't really needed batteries right now. Let's do mining metals is faster. Mining minerals, rapidium, and organics is faster. Let's do metals efficiency, and then we'll do enriched metals. I feel like those are the 2 things right now that would probably help me the most. It said I had an optional objective. Why? What was that? Look for more strange phenomena. Is that the optional objective? Research is complicated and requires a proper education. You need a scientist to be able to research. No, I know. That's why I have a scientist. He's just not working right now. Hey, did we survive 10 days on an alien world that was meant to kill us and create 3 clones? Day 11, the sun is far away still. Hey, we survived 10 days on an alien hostile world so far that is trying to kill us. We have created 3 clones. technician, scientist, and miner. We have things up and running. We've built a ton of base modules. I think this is a fantastic start. This is gonna be a long ass fucking video. I've been recording for like 4 hours. This is gonna be like a 3-hour video. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. I hope you guys are too. I definitely want to continue it. So if you liked it, make sure you hit the like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. This is gonna end it for me. We'll do another 5 or 10 days in the next video if you guys enjoy this one. Everybody take care. Be awesome. Stay awesome.